And happy Wednesday night. You guys know what it's time for. It is time for some Truck Series action here on a beautiful Wednesday night. And up in the broadcast booth tonight, finally, in the last couple of weeks, it is always Jake, being alongside by my brother from another mother, Mr. Speed Racer. Speed, what's going on?
Nothing much. Excited to call some exciting racing from WWT tonight.
Exactly, and of course, I think this might be for the first time we ever get a chance to have him for the NASCAR streams. Please help me welcome the man, the myth, and definitely a unique legend in his own way, Mr. Furchinator. Furch, how's it going, bud?
It's going great. Hopefully, I can do pretty good here. I mean, I did pretty decent in F1. Hopefully, I can do pretty decent in NASCAR.
And we got a treat for you guys. If you guys just read the description, you guys know that we are at Gateway tonight. Yes, Gateway is pretty much, you can say, it's like, what, a short track type of vibe there, Speed?
It's very interesting. It's basically kind of like you said, drives like a mile and a long short track. There is going to be some tire saving tonight. I've ran multiple practice sessions. That right rear, especially, burns really fast. It's going to be an interesting race when it comes to that, but I'm excited. A short track type racing after Talladega.
Exactly, and yet we definitely do need to talk about last week's events at Talladega. And you guys, your ears are not deceived you because the 00 of Crab did win Talladega. And I gotta ask, before we do get to Speed's opinion, first, I want to get a chance to have your thoughts on what we saw from Crab last week.
I mean, if we look at what happened first race with them, I think it was at Daytona for their first race. He was one of the top. He was one of the top guys, finished in the top three. I mean, his car, he was doing pretty good at the big tracks earlier in the season, so kind of expected him to do pretty good in this season. Didn't expect to win exactly, but it did expect a high race, and that was good for him.
Definitely a lot of controversy, which we'll get to that here in a few. But Speed, what was your thoughts on Crab's win last week?
I thought it was solid. A guy like Crab, lower in points, he kind of needed something like that to win the race, to make it into the playoffs. So he just did what he needed to do, and he did it cleanly, and fair and square. And at the end of the day, Crab won a race. It shocked me initially, but now kind of looking back on it, we should have probably picked Crab to win the race with his performance at Daytona.
Definitely, and unfortunately, I couldn't be able to make it there to the family home. But either way, though, I'm glad to get a chance to be back here. And we definitely do got to talk about everything that went down. It was a crazy, crazy Talladega race for Chid. Controversy on side. I mean, the officials, the owners thought that were a little bit hesitant, but they definitely made Crab the official winner. And talk about the momentum that Crab has. He's definitely got a tough one because this racetrack is not your typical best friend. As a matter of fact, this is where the start of the Chastain and Hamlin feud started. So a little bit of a history here and there. But do you think we'll end up seeing some moments like that tonight, Darth Speed?
Oh, I mean, definitely. This is a track where a lot of people can potentially overstep. I think turn one's the main spot. Happened in real life too, where they'll break a little later, just trying to gain some time, or maybe they're not paying attention that moment in time, and they'll get up the track and get up to the guy beside them. Another thing too, though, is a lot of guys will even make time running up top this race. So the guy running low doing that could also just straight up be dive bombing to kind of like do what Dale Jr. says, slide job. Kind of do one of those, entering the corner for position, but I think that'll happen definitely this race tonight.
Very well said. So let's go ahead and get to our standings real quick. After Talladega last week, we have Marlins in first, and I've seen, he's the leader. Captain Jack in second, Tiger NASCAR third, Freedom Flyer in
Wait,
fourth.
could I get the invite into that lobby?
Yes, well, we'll do that here eventually in the qualifying. Please don't interrupt me. Thank you.
Yeah, it's my bad.
You're good. So back to what I was saying. Tiger NASCAR in third, Freedom Flyer in fourth. Fire Slayer in 5th, Crab in 6th, Sikkim 7th, King Henry 8th, Terrorist Race in 9th, and rounding out the top 10 is Jason Cole. But just remember, though, he is 5 points above the cutoff line. So, yeah, below the cutoff line, it is Captain Dead Dad with 5 points below, Dank Booty Flakes with 6 points. Of course, Moose is 8 points below, and of course, Electric Blaze is 15 points below. So, real quick, and first I'm going to start off with you first. Like I mentioned before, Jason Cole and Captain Dead Dad, and of course, Dank Booty Flakes and Moose are pretty much below by just 5 to 9 points to maybe 8 points below the cutoff line. What do you think these drivers need to do, especially when it comes to where we're racing at tonight? You definitely want to be able to get a chance to be up in the top 10 to get those much of your points, I'm assuming, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, from what I heard before, Moose last season ended this race in a top 5 spot. So I mean, he's hoping to get that again, trying to replicate last season. I know Dank is a pretty fast driver, but he's a pretty fast driver, but he does hold grudges very easily. So hopefully he can keep himself sane today and get himself in that top 10. And then Dead Dad, Dead Dad and Cole. I haven't watched too much of them, but I know they are some pretty decent drivers out there.
Yeah, very well for sure. And Speed, I'm going to give your thoughts. I mean, like I mentioned before, Jason Cole, who is pretty much one of the best drivers in the league, is above the cutoff line by 5 points. What do you think he has to be able to do to be able to keep that going? Especially if things go well, if the momentum goes for him, he's going to need to be able to do something to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, and he's going to need to get that momentum going fast. Like you mentioned, Captain Dead Dad is fast. Dank can pull off a win given the right circumstances. T-Bird, once he gets back into his full swing on a wheel, will be fast. Riley's in the Truck Series now. Xfinity champion, there's no doubt in my mind. He can pull off a win pretty soon. Brian or Eric's Moose got a top 5 here last season. So you're looking at 4 or 5, maybe even 6 guys below the cut line who can win races. So if you are on the cut line right now, and especially by that small margin of points, there's not a lot of room for error. So just gain some momentum,
Yeah.
practice, make sure you're fast, and maybe you yourself will pull off a win and you just won't have to worry about it.
Very well said. Well, let's go ahead and we do have some other news now. To let you guys know that uh, Riley is planning. Says he'll be planning on trying to win this race tonight. Riley, is he racing tonight?
Yes, so Riley could not make the Xfinity times anymore, so
Okay.
he moved down to trucks full time. So Riley, for the rest of the season, as far as I know, is going to be in that number 2 truck that has been unretired. So
Wow. Um,
Riley, who's a proven Xfinity champion, proven Cup winner, he might even be Cup champion. I'm not an OG.
yeah.
Is
He's a Cup champion.
is in the Truck Series running for a Truck Series championship, which is why, back to that point, Jason Cole, if you're Jason Cole, you see a guy like Riley come down to the Truck Series and now below you in the cut line. Who knows how many races Riley could win? He could he could win one, maybe two, maybe even three. Where like Riley is super fast and super talented, and I believe if he wins races and gets in the playoffs, he
Yeah.
can be in the running for the championship and be, I believe, the first guy to win a championship in all 3 of Hennessy series.
History in the making is on the line, so trust me when I tell you, it's definitely going to be a crazy one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are less than about a few moments away till we go live from Gateway. Real quick though, before we do get a chance to join, definitely got to talk about our race winners. I mean, first, who do you got winning tonight?
For me right now, hearing about how everyone was doing, especially in the championship so far, looking at these races before, I would have to go with, or wait, sorry, give me a second. I gotta
Oh, we're
think
allowed to
because there's a
join.
lot of good guys, but I would go with I would probably go with Crab. I want to see him repeat, try to get even higher up in those standings.
All right.
I got Captain Jack. Last season, he had an amazing finish. I think he might have even won. He was definitely racing for it with Shake. And from what I've heard and seen, he's also done a lot of practice for this race tonight. A guy with that amount of speed and that amount of want to win, I just don't see how somebody takes that from him.
Very well said. As far as my race winner, I definitely like what you're saying in their speed. I'm gonna have to go with Captain Jack on this one. But the green flag is on the way, and yet look who's up on the pole. Captain Jack. Second. Always Marnes in the third, and of course we see T-Bird running up in fourth and rounding out the top five. There he is. There's everyone's favorite Canadian chef. Oh, it moves, but he gets door slammed by the 51. Sorry for the broadcaster's curse right there.
Speaking of broadcaster's curse, nobody really told me to join, so that's would have been important.
My bad. A little bit of radio style broadcast.
There is a little bit of controversy about when the race started, though, because I do not think that Chibi or JoJo made it into the race.
Uh-oh.
And also, Dank, I don't know if he made it into the race either.
I'm looking for Dank, and I don't know if I see Dank. I don't really think I do. No, I do not.
Well, that's definitely an issue going into these championship points.
Well, now everybody, that you can all see it, and I can see it. Captain Jack is your leader. Is that Marnes in second? Another impressive run this season. For a guy with not a lot of championship running experience and what I didn't think was honestly a lot of speed before this season, he's having a great season so far. 98. Dirty Boy Jackson's also right behind him making a move.
Yeah, I thought I was going to door slam him right there, but yeah, you brought a really good point. I hate this camera angle going into two, is that whenever Heredia signed him, I mean, whatever Heredia did turned him to a mean machine, because look where he's at. But the problem is, though, is that if Dirty Boy and Marnes keep battling, then that Jack could be able to pull away. But look at this three-card battle right here between T-Bird, Moose, and I think Kluka is involved. No, Sikkim. My apologies.
Yeah, that's Sikkim in the 8 and T-Bird. He's looking to get his season going. Sikkim, another driver who made a lot of practice, another guy I could see making a lot of time on the top. I think he's going to be looking to use that, and I know he's got a setup as well that can save a lot of tire this race. Cut out a pit stop maybe in stage 3.
One thing I will say about this track is, from what I heard of everyone before, there is not as much contact with all these drivers as what I once heard everyone thought there was going to be, and also it's definitely a bit harder with the tires since it's
contact.
T-Bird.
Oh, and that's a curse.
Oh, T-Bird. T-Bird makes some contact with Sikkim.
So Sikkim ended up missing the corner and hitting the 3, and the 3 ended up going into the grass and just barely kind of hitting T-Bird a little bit. As we mentioned before the race, sometimes you just oversail one a little bit and send it a little bit too hard and hit the guy in front of you.
Yeah, very well said. And of course, any updates? I know we have some Crab fans down in the comment section. Travis.
Marner.
What happened?
Marner taking the lead.
Marner takes the lead, and yet Jack's not giving up.
Jack. Oh, they're almost 3 wide.
Oh boy, hang on. Yeah, Dirty Boy Jackson is right there, right behind these two, making this a 3-card battle for the lead. And Marnes does take the lead away from Captain Jack. I mean, Marnes is pulling a Rick Astley. He is never going to give up right now.
Hey, I mean, it is early in the race, but a spot is a spot. Leading a lap does something for you.
And it helps you out with points, and yet I think that's exactly where the momentum goes for Marnes, especially if he's the points leader.
Gives you points, helps you get momentum. Just does everything for you.
Sikkim's also making a move finally around that 3 truck right now. He's been working at that for a few laps. Looks like he's going to run on T-Bird as well.
Yeah, it looks like he might get to 23.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Sikkim got some momentum,
Ooh,
and here he comes to the inside. Sorry to interrupt there first, but he's coming to the inside of the 23. Made some contact.
Oh!
Okay. I mean,
Might have been a wall.
Oh gosh, he's still holding on, but I think Sikkim finally.
Sikkim did get the pass.
Sikkim
He's
is
trying to hold
moving
on
on
from that 3
up.
car though, or that 3 truck.
Sikkim is definitely moving on up right now, like the Jeffersons, but Sikkim is currently inside the top 5. Just think about how much it can do for him to be up there, especially throughout the stage. And you gotta think about this though, he's definitely looking really impressive, Speed.
Jeez.
I mean, yeah, and Sikkim, like I mentioned, he knows how to really work that top lane, and he really knows how to save his tires, which are 2 very important things for this track. It's a momentum-based short. As Jack makes contact with Marnes.
Jack onto the curb, and he might get the pass off.
No, Marnes still got him to the outside.
Oh, Jackson! Oh, 3 wide?
Oh no, Dirty Boy Jack's gonna say, "Excuse me, pardon me coming through."
Jack said, "I want 2nd place."
Definitely a broadcaster's card. Oh my gosh, that was close.
Okay. That camera angle is not that good. It makes it look like everyone's going to the wall after 2.
Yeah. I hate that. Contact being made, and look at Sikkim.
Sikkim and on the inside. Just trying to push Jack out of the draft.
I think he's gonna get a good, as long as he can stay beside him, which he does.
Oh my God! He did not.
T-Bird dive bombs, both of them.
He just stained him. He just stained him. Oh
my gosh! I bet you Jack is listening to Black Eyed Peas because he's wondering where's the love right now.
Yeah, Jack is a little upset, but just a little early. He'll be fine.
I don't know. Jack, angry right on your bumper still after that. I would be careful right now if I were Sikkim, especially in turn 1.
I mean, that draft train is kind of making them all just stuck there.
Yeah.
I will say this. I'm sorry to interrupt you first, but when Jack made that move whenever Sikkim made a move on Jack, that was just straight up using the bumper and saying, "Get out of my way." And I think Jack's gonna be paid the favor.
Looks like the Kyle Busch truck just passed the 3 car. Just passed the 3 truck.
Fire Slayer passing Killer XL.
It's just a weird situation because Jack, I think, showed with Marnes the leader that he's willing to do the same. So like
Jacking on his quarter panel.
Can you really be mad at Sikkim for racing you the way you race others?
I mean, I don't see a reason not to. I don't see a reason to be upset or a reason not to be upset. I mean, everyone's racing hard.
But here comes Jack. I mean, Jack's gonna repay the favor like a mission.
Jack's on the inside hard.
Sikkim's not gonna let him go by. He is straight up.
Jack is right on the middle of them. They're about to go side by side this corner.
I think he gave Sikkim's better line anyway, but we'll see how it works for him this corner.
Oh, T-Bird!
Watch the 23.
T-Bird! Oh no!
Jack got loose off the end of 2, and I think we're not
T-Bird
on
lost
caution.
that draft from Fire. Speaking of Fire, looks like Fire and Killer might be able to pass T-Bird.
That's King Henry, guys, by the way.
Oh, that is King Henry?
That's
my bad.
in the 18, by the way.
Yeah.
That's King Henry. That's my bad. But just saying, like with right after King Henry and Killer, you just have a big gap. You kind of have a bigger gap between the next guy and AK.
I was just gonna say, which is AK, and then after AK, it is the 18 driven by Fire Slayer.
Oh no, Henry!
Henry
in the 3.
Killer was killed. Killed.
Killer, is that Killer in the pits?
No, he's alright, but there's someone in the pits. What happened? Was that the 51 or was that the 18?
Mix of everything. Let's go with that right now.
It was the 51. He hit the wall on the backstretch.
As Sikkim and Jack are side by side. There's contact made.
Oh my god.
Jack just puts in right behind him.
And meanwhile,
and Jack puts him the next
Oh
corner.
my, T-Bird's got a front row seat to this.
Oh my
as
gosh.
Jack does get the pass.
Jack just moved Sikkim and took the spot.
Oh, Dirty Boy.
Oh my
Dirty
God.
Boy goes wide.
Tire racing, I think he might be done.
That's the stage
Tires.
end.
Oh,
That
I
is
think.
the end of the stage.
Yeah.
that is, yeah, they are all going slow.
So that was a very wild stage one, but let's go ahead and break through it real quick. Marnes did win stage one, so stage one winner, always Marnes. And second, Dirty Boy Jackson. But talk about the battle for third place between Jack and Sikkim, and T-Bird had a front row seat. Meanwhile, we see AK, I think we see Electric Blade finishing up in the top 10, which is definitely much needed for them at their point. Speed race, real quick, what was your thoughts on that stage?
Intense short track racing at a 1.5 track. We saw contact, we saw battles, we saw maybe rivalries being made. Already arguing in the Discord chat. We're on lap 18.
Oh, and they're about to start. Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
Freedom up in the second?
Freedom, I would assume, forgot to hit X.
Either way, though, we are going back to green, so green flag is underway for stage
Freedom
number
has
2.
the lead right now.
He's gonna let him go by. He's gonna let him go by.
Yep.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna take the index to the end of the.
Marner's
this
still
gives
looking pretty
Dirty
dominant.
Boy-
Oh, Jackson. Jackson gets the lead.
Dirty Boy
As they're
Jackson.
still pretty much all 2 wide right there. Oh, AK making it 3 wide real quick. Contact.
Oh, 23 gets contact.
Oh.
20 gets contact. 3
A
wide.
lot of people are touching.
Fire Slayer made that
Freedom in the
move.
pits. Oh my, they're 5 wide.
Oh my! Fire Slayer got really mad and just sent it in there. I
What
love
the
Look at
heck
this
is
mess from
going on?
Tiger's perspective.
They're in the grass.
The 2 is up there.
Two
They
gets
said
moved.
go touch grass and they did it.
Oh my gosh, what are we seeing? This is
Well,
starting.
the top four are having a good time all on their own. So AK takes a spot from Dickum.
People are
Everyone
3
else
wide,
is-
sending
everyone
everybody
else.
back here. We're 3 wide for God knows what position, 2 rows deep. Oh my goodness.
3 wide
Cat-
for 10th place. We got first through 4th having a grand old time up here.
When you think Captain Jack, Killer, and Tiger Dask are 3
Oh,
wide.
Marner!
Oh my god.
Marner making it 2 wide.
Oh boy, hang on. Still out there first. I know it's your first broadcast, but you gotta wait till someone finishes talking.
Yep.
Sorry. Oh my, you're good. But meanwhile, Mars is gonna take the lead.
Contact, 3 wide.
Sickham's gonna take second place from AK.
Jack all the way back in the 4th. Jackson all the way back in the 4th. Oof.
Oh my gosh, you know Dirty Boy Jackson's not gonna like that move that Sikkim just made. And I think Sickham's definitely gonna be handing out Christmas cards by the end of the race because he has definitely been everyone's favorite.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, sometimes that's what you have to do to win races. I hear a lot of people say I race the best when I don't really care how others feel about how I race. And I just race my race and make whatever move I think is best for my race, and I go ahead.
And we definitely had a conversation about, is it, too early to be aggressive or to be aggressive the entire time? Here comes AK. AK going down to the bottom.
AK.
He is battling Marnes for first place. Can AK be able to get a chance to clear Marnes, be able to take the lead away? Here comes AK going to the inside, and he will, but will Marnes be able to repay back?
I was gonna say he sent it in pretty deep. Oh, he cuts him off and Marner
He cuts
spins.
him off.
Oh, Marner's spun!
Marnes won!
Oh,
he's-
everybody hits a
oh
big
no!
one.
Oh no! 32!
No.
Oh no!
The big one.
Oh my god!
That was all AK. He just sent it in there and then blocked the 10, and then the 10 spun around. That was like Brad Keselowski, Carl Edwards vibes, if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Well,
I'm sorry, but that was all AK on that one. Very aggressive.
well, that was big.
Oh my god.
As I'm going through right now, I don't know which truck in the
Luca's
field.
up in the 3rd.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Or no, Kluka's up in the 4th. Jackson's still in 3rd. Oh. Well, AK. I don't know what to say there.
Unless you're no longer in the race at the very front or at the very back, you pretty much have damage now.
Yeah, Marner's all the way back to the end of the pack, pretty much.
Yeah.
Jack's down lower too.
And green flag is back on the way here at Gateway. Riley probably had a DNF, and already Sikkim and 38 of AK are bowing out. AK is trying to be able to pull away. Hang on first, you gotta calm down. I'll listen to this talk.
Yep, my bad.
You're good, but Dirty Boy Jackson, he definitely wants to be able to repay the favor to the 38. Meanwhile, Fire Slayer is currently inside the top 5 at the moment. Electric Blade, this is definitely getting really crazy. But here comes Sikkim. Sikkim's trying to be able to go down to the bottom. He's battling his own teammate. He says, screw teammates, I want to get a win. And that's exactly what Sikkim's trying to do. Here comes Sikkim to the bottom, to the inside.
Blade!
Sikkim just got a push.
From the 98 of Dirty Boy Jackson, and Sikkim takes the lead.
Jackson with that hard push, jeez. Just gave him an extra like 10 miles an hour in that corner.
But look who's in third though.
And
Watch
Cap moves Fire Slayer.
Fire Slayer.
And AK drops down.
Oh my gosh. Cap, that's a teammate. These are teammates.
Jackson and Sikkim fighting in first, and then third through fifth are all just going at it.
I'm sorry, but who cares about that? What about the 16 and 18 to 51?
Oh yeah, they're all
this.
killing each other back here.
That's
Henry
a
up in
teammate.
third.
You know Masopes ain't gonna like that speed.
No. The soap spots us all working together, not killing each other. What are we doing, boys? Come on.
Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, the battle with Dirty Boy Jackson takes the lead away from the 8 of Sikkim. And as they go in there, King Henry is going to be in third place. Meanwhile, Fire Slayer fourth. Captain Jack in fifth. Man, this is getting really tense, guys.
I mean, for this track, it makes sense. It's kind of like as you guys were saying earlier, it's kind of like a short track in the sense where everyone's just tied up into each other. You're gonna see some touching, as we did earlier.
Yeah, and meanwhile, the battle for fourth place as Jack sends it in to the 18 of Fire Slayer. Jack does make the move to the inside, giving Jack a spot in fourth place.
Looking like Henry might be able to catch up to Sikkim. He is catching up to him pretty fast. Oh, and he just dives in a little. Gets it.
The 20!
Oh, the 20 car.
Oh, what? Is AK lagging?
I don't know, but there's dust up on the racetrack.
I did see a lag. Speed, did you?
I saw something. I don't know what it was, but...
Jack just gets tight in the corner.
Oh, boy.
Jackson gets tight in the corner. He's swerving all around the track. I don't know if that's lag or if that's just him being tight.
I don't know, but right now, Jackson is still in the lead. We're in stage 2. If you guys just now joined us, I think March did win stage 1, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yes,
so.
you are correct.
Yeah, so right now is all Dirty Boy Jackson. We've only seen one actual caution of the night, and I think that is the end of stage. That is the end of stage number 2. Goes to Dirty Boy Jackson, second, King Henry third. I think it could be Captain Jack in the fourth, and Firefly fifth. Speed. What are we seeing right now?
Racing. Very hard, short track racing. That's what we're seeing.
Oh god, people already got muted in the chat.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Thank you very much. But
tempers are flaring after that caution.
yes, my apologies, Kluka. I forgot you was in the 17. Okay. Anyways, back to what we were saying before we had that in the comments. Dirty Boy Jackson is going to lead us away. Could we expect any more cautions? Speed.
Oh, absolutely. We got 43 laps to go. They're all going to need to save or a caution to make it to the end. I'm assuming we get a caution, but you never know.
First, do you think we'll see any more cautions before the conclusion of this race?
As Thanos says, it is inevitable.
Okay, then. I didn't know we were doing Marvel references. Like,
hey, we reference the Black Eyed Peas, we can reference Thanos.
very well said.
It appears that this might just get out of hand.
Yeah, Jack is going pretty far.
Okay. No more Avengers puns now, okay?
Yes.
Anyways, Jack does take the lead away from Dirty Boy Jackson.
Oh,
no, Dirty Boy Jackson's a mile
Dirty Boy Jackson's
ahead.
far ahead.
He's just chilling.
Jack's up with second with Zickum.
Yeah, I was saying, it looked like Jack was about to pass Jackson. My apologies on that camera angle that I had. I don't know what it was. But
AK touches the 8 car
by the 51.
And Jackson has even more.
There's 3 wide. There's 3 wide, guys.
Whoa, we were. Oh
gosh, who was that?
We were just talking about.
There's lag. Oh, the 51. The 51. Oh, they're crashing.
Oh my gosh, the 13 is involved. 13. Now who is that? Oh,
13's
Jason
involved.
Cole.
AK's involved.
No, Jason Cole. That was one of the drivers that was above the cutoff line by 5
He's the last guy in right now. Yeah.
This is not the race he needs, and if Captain finishes above him, who knows? That could mean that Cap could be in and Jason could be out.
Doesn't look like there's a caution yet, which is a little surprising.
Little?
Oh, yeah, sure, little.
Red.
Never mind.
First race day. What?
I mean, it looks like these first 2 in the pack are just miles ahead of Sickum in 3rd right now. I don't know if y'all have anything to say about that.
I will say this though, Dirty Boy Jackson is. What happened?
Who is touching?
The 18 of Fire Slayer way oversailed turn 1 and hit his teammate.
Oh my lord.
And we have a caution.
Slow down. A manual caution.
Manual.
That had to have been from what we saw with King Henry and Jason Cole. So manual caution is out. That will actually give us a little breather here and there, which we are definitely going to need. Wow. First of all, I do want to say this though, before we do continue with anything that we're talking about, thank you guys for getting a chance to tune in because we are having a great time. First, you're doing good, and of course we'll have you back for the Cup Series race tomorrow. So a lot to look forward to tomorrow night. But the thing is, though, is that I don't think we'll see this amount of chaos as we're seeing tonight.
I would agree with you, but if I recall, the season 3 and the season 4 Xfinity race at Charlotte, which is where we're racing, both of those races ended just a little chaotic. We all remember the move that Phase Electric, we're gonna miss him tomorrow. He pulled what we would call a masopes missile move. Ended up taking out 2 or 3 guys for the win.
Yeah, I think everyone's coming down at this point. Yeah, there was no reason to really staying out. But
I don't see anyone else.
Joe, we definitely do got to send a shout out to Phase Electric because he would usually be joining us tonight, but unfortunately, due to technical difficulty issues, he could not be able to get us to join us. So that's the reason why you're not hearing one of our favorites up in the booth tonight. So shout out to Phase Electric. And of course, don't forget tomorrow night up in the booth, I'm gonna have my good old pal Brody with me for the Xfinity Series. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And of course, whoever gets us to join us. And of course, Cup. It's the 3 of us once again. So we are calling primetime races, and it's gonna be a great night.
So from my understanding, they each have 20 laps of fuel as Dirty Boy wins the race off of pit road.
Yes, he does. I think you are correct there with about 20 laps.
So, no, so I've seen. So Fire and everyone else in the field, obviously, has 20 laps of fuel. There are 38 laps to go.
Yeah.
However, the tires on the right side specifically burn out fast. So, if you are one like Cole Trickle, we're going to make movie references all night apparently. Your right side may not last the whole run, and you may have to pit twice. However, there are going to be guys who only pit once, and there are going to be guys who probably end up pitting twice. I think the very first guy on the one pit stop strategy will obviously win. However, you got to be careful racing like that, because if you race too hard to be that guy, you will need to take a second pit stop.
You are correct there.
I mean, you're pretty much now the Larry Mack of the booth right now, because I definitely do agree. I mean, but the big question is though, I mean, if you're Dirty Boy Jackson, if you're in the lead, I mean, is it worse? I mean, do you think, losing the lead for a little bit, trying to be able to save those tires can be a good thing, or do you think another caution might come out and you might not be in the catbird seat?
I think he should just chillax. It's very possible he gets a good restart and they all kill each other behind him. There's a very good possibility that he just saves tires and loses the lead.
Yeah.
I would just let the whole field chastain each other and relax.
Yeah. Well said. Well, first we'll definitely get to comments here in a few, but yeah, you gotta get the restart, get prepared, because the restart and that. Whoa, that's I don't know about that restart. I mean,
Sikkim fell back a lot.
So Sikkim and GVL both didn't go. So
Marner up in the fourth.
Fifth and sixth just jumped up to third and fourth. The whole field stacked up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's one hell of a strategy if you want to have your tires stay there for the rest of the time.
Not if you spin them on the restart.
Oh boy, as we see Killer going still going too wide on this move. Oh my gosh, you're seeing a lot of trucks. Oh, but some are about to hit the outside wall. That's a 44 was about to hit, and I think King Henry is done for the night there, unfortunately. But yeah, the 44 of Greg Tyrus was struggling about to hit the outside wall.
I will say what you guys said about Jack, with him getting the good restart and everyone else just chastaining. It's looking like it might happen.
I don't know. I mean, if I was Jackson, I would be hoping that there would be a caution out. I mean, somebody's going to end up doing something so way you don't have to worry about coming down and pitting twice. But like Speed said, there's always going to be that one driver who'll be able to stay out throughout the entire race. But as intense this battle is going to get, what do you expect? I mean, as we do get back up to the front between Captain Jack and Dirty Boy Jackson, Jackson, who has led the most laps here tonight, is still in the lead. Ooh, very great run, but I mean, the question is, how long do you think it'll last?
Apparently not very long, as we have a caution.
Yeah.
While you guys were talking, Martin's got around Fire Slayer for third place as well. But now, it appears that they will have 20 laps of fuel and 29 laps to go. So everybody now certainly has to be on the one-stopper unless you are just burning those right sides worse than I have ever seen in the history of my life.
Burning them just like they did your mixtape.
Okay, so here's what we're not going to do. Anyways, so everyone's going to have to pit with around 9 to go, and then their decision's going to be 2 or 4.
But look who's in the lead, though. Captain Jack is back in the lead after that struggling time he's had. But yeah, we do get a chance to go back to green flag back in the air as we do finish out the rest of this race for Gateway. This has been by far an intense race, but yeah, it's going to get really tense. He's going to try to be able to block Dirty Boy Jackson. Jack still stays down to the bottom, but yeah, look who's right behind him. Mars is right there.
Shakeham's still up there too.
Ooh. Tipping out of the 98, but look at the 10.
Jack going hard with these blocks, trying to look like David Bakhtiari out there.
Okay then. All right then. So, anyways, back to the race. Jack is trying to be able to block as much as he possibly could, but the thing is, he's got two of the toughest right there, right behind him, in Always Marnes and Dirty Boy Jackson. But one thing is for sure is that if you're Jack, you know someone's going to pull him too much for it. Put a full send move there, Speed.
Well, Martins, this could be for bigger than just the race too. This, from what I understand, Martins has to kind of build some momentum to keep the points lead from Jack as well. Well, with Tiger back there in the race and being third in the standings, you're not going to have to worry about him for a little while longer, but Marnes and Jack is going to be the battle 1 and 2 in the standings for the foreseeable future, and they're battling 1 and 2 for this race. Marnes looked like he was about to throw it in deep. Pause.
So yeah, sorry for that, but I think right now this is pretty much the ones that you're keeping an eye on throughout this entire race. As we do see Marnes, he's coming to the inside of Jack. Marnes makes the big move, sends it to the inside, and it does not clear him, but because Jack is still right there on his right rear quarter panel. But here comes Jack, and Jack be able to return the favor. That's what's about to happen. Marnes goes to the top side. Here comes Jack, and Jack's only trying to regain the lead. They're side by side.
Jack went a little too low. Marnes is going to get
Marnes is going to lead this lap.
This is really just all for who Jackson's going to push, because Jackson's been pushing both of them. Oh, Jackson pushed them both out the way. Oh my!
pretty much playing a little love tap to both Marnes and Jack, regaining the lead.
If he takes the lead, this is move of the race, and he does.
Oh my! I mean, if you want to know what a bump and run is, that's the exact definition, I'd say. Oh, Sikkim goes up in the second. Oh,
Jack!
Oh my, that was a lag spike.
Jack needs to get his internet fixed. Marnes is dead.
Marnes is spinning.
Oh my God! No!
Oh my God! That was so perfect. That was so perfect until what happened to Marnes. Oh my
Wherever
God.
you are, Jack, call your internet provider and you need to tell them to get that Wi-Fi fixed ASAP. Get off of WoW, get on Xfinity.
Oh my goodness. Now the strategy is really different if it goes green, because they're going to have 22 laps to go and 20 on fuel. 2 laps of fuel at Gateway is savable if you could keep the tires. So, if it goes green, this is going to be an insane strategy game. If it doesn't go green, which is what I'm predicting, punt.
All I'm going to say is...
Fully intended.
All I'm going to say is, though, is that this is going to be a very long night for the admins, especially whenever they watch the incident report, as we do get back to green.
Kluka up into third place, up into second place, it looks like.
No,
still in third.
Not quite yet. Cap's going to move his teammate up the track again. Masopes is somewhere ready to throw his phone. Oh my goodness.
Oh my. The team chats are going to be a mess.
Oh,
Sikkim!
Daxton up the track, and here comes Sikkim.
Oh my God.
I think that's either Kluka or Killer getting pushed a little by the...
Oh my gosh, that is Kluka. Kluka in the 17, I don't know if you remember. But Dirty Boy Jackson is getting Kluka out of the way. And Dirty Boy Jackson's getting pushed by, I think that might be Killer XL. And Dirty Boy Jackson's going to make the pass. But Kluka's not going to give up. But right now, it is Captain Jack who is trying to pull away from Sikkim. Man, what a race this is. And Dirty Boy Jackson not done yet because he's trying to be able to get by Sikkim.
And don't forget, in all this, Sikkim could easily gain time on Jack as well. Well, this could be for the lead.
But Dirty Boy Jackson's not done because he's trying to be able to stay right behind the 8. And if these two keep battling, that means that Jack's going to be able to pull away and give himself another win.
I wouldn't count your chickens yet. Have you seen this race?
Oh! Dirty Boy Jackson gets loose! And then here comes Sikkim going to the outside. Dirty Boy Jackson goes to the inside. And Dirty Boy Jackson's going to be able to make the pass. They're still side by side. Expect a lot of contact going into 3. And Sikkim is up to the top side. Do we know how many laps we have left? Oh, but Dirty Boy Jackson's going to block the 17. 3 wide for second place. What are y'all doing? You're letting the winner pull away.
We have 17 laps to go, and people are racing like this. Oh!
Oh my gosh! What is going on? What are y'all doing? You're letting Jack go by. Pretty much, not go by, but pull away. Sorry.
Oh, and Sikkim, he's making a move. He doesn't have a hole, but he can make one. He gets
my God! What is going on? Just like Friday night in my home state of West Virginia, things are getting a little bit rough and rowdy right now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. The 4 goes up to the track.
They're 3 wide back there. Oh. GVL.
Oh my God. This is getting really tense, y'all. Oh my God.
Easy, big fella. Oh, Jack!
Where's Church at?
Jack must be lagging. Oh, Jack is lagging bad.
Oh, Jack is lagging bad. Oh no. The broadcaster curse strikes again as Jack is lagging. Where's Furt?
Oh, I'm back. I just had to go do something real quick. I'm back.
You've missed a lot, my friend, because
Yes, I
there was a 3-truck battle for second place. Jack is lagging. We have
Jack
about
has a heavy lead. Jeez.
but pretty much should be up to like at least like 15 to go here at the third and final stage. Oh my gosh!
14 to go. Sorry to interrupt you. I was just telling you the laps. Sikkim.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh.
Kluka up in second place.
Yeah, but don't expect it to last long. But here comes Sikkim. Sikkim's going to try to go to the inside of Kluka. And here comes Sikkim. Well, look who's right behind him. The man that can be able to take both these two out. And Dirty Boy Jackson. Jackson gives the 8 a little tap.
Oh,
and he's
Cap!
Kluka goes high.
Kluka goes high. That's going to make him lose a lot of spots. But here comes Captain Dead Dad in the 16.
Wow. Oh, they're side by side. Kluka and Dead Dad are side by side. Both waiting for that draft on Jack.
Oh my goodness.
Freedom back up into the top 6, it looks like.
Oh man, 13 to go.
Dirty Boy looks like he might be able to pass Sikkim here.
12 laps to go. Coming to 11. Dirty Boy Jackson below Sikkim for second. He dives it in there. Can he complete the pass? Sikkim's going to get the run.
Yes, Sikkim is going to be able to get the run on the outside. 3 wide. Back there.
Yeah, speaking of behind them, they are 3 wide, yeah.
12 to go this time by, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Jackson gets that.
2 trucks hit the wall behind them because of the 3 wide action. Truck on the bottom threw it in there too hard, and that's just unfortunate for the 2 trucks up top.
And we do got a question, how long is the fuel run? That's a really good question. I don't really think fuel is worried throughout this race.
So, believe it or not, we're coming to 10 laps to go, and everybody has 9 laps remaining.
my goodness.
No
Oh
way.
my.
So,
I mean,
Fire Slayer is the first guy who looks like he can be saving a lot of fuel. So there's gonna be guys who stretch it, and there's gonna be guys who pit. Oh no.
I mean, from what I heard before, Sikkim, he said during his practice laps that he was feeling really good about his fuel saving.
Sikkim was feeling great about his fuel and tire saving, but I don't think he's saving. Is the
Not yet, at least.
No, I don't think any of these drivers are even worried about saving.
Man,
These drivers are just worried about catching up to Cat and Jack.
And don't get me. You can be as good as saving as if you want. If you don't give yourself enough time to save it, you're not going to have enough time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if these drivers keep battling out, I mean, there's no way they can be able to have enough fuel to win this race.
I think Jack is saving, though, because if you notice, Dirty Boy Jackson has just caught him.
Yeah, Dirty Boy Jackson is catching up to him, and he could be able to pass him for the lead. He's got his draft right there to the backstretch.
He could, but then also you got to think, is he going to start saving too soon?
There's no such thing as saving too soon, especially if you're going to win this race. Jackson's going to try to be able to make the pass to Jack.
Jack goes a little low. Jackson runs the top. He's going to get a run. He's going to go underneath him, exiting the turn.
Not using the bumper, but yet side by side they go. 8 laps to go here at Gateway.
Jack, I think this gives him the spot. Though he gets to save a Sikkim. He's just
Freedom
using
with the
that
push
top.
on Sikkim, jeez.
Yeah. Man.
And meanwhile, I'm trying to think who's right behind there with them. That would be. Who is it? Is that
AK
Freedom?
goes in the pits.
Yes.
So there is a battle for the lead, but the question is, though, who's got the best fuel strategy? We are about to find out. 7 to go.
It is actually 6 laps to go. It looks like from his stream that Fire Slayer can make it. That is the first guy I know 100% can make it. I believe
Sikkim pit.
He might need another corner, and that's it. As Sikkim, he gives up his spot. He knows he can't make it.
Yeah, there's a big gap now between those first 3 and the rest of them. I do not know if those first 3 are saving. I know Freedom did pit a lap. I know Freedom earlier in the race he did not pit at first on the restart, then pit on it, then pit right after the restart had ended, or right after the restart.
Yeah.
Even if they are saving, who's saved enough? And if a caution comes out, the guys who've pitted, they're a lap down.
Yeah.
That is true. You are not wrong.
I don't really know. I mean, Sikkim is coming out of the pits. And so if the caution were to come out now, he would be the first truck a lap down. I think we are, 5 to go now?
4 to go.
Speaking of Speaking of dudes in the
hang on first. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the 40, the 98 are coming down the pit road this time by, and Jack is going to stay out.
Who's that car right behind Jack?
That's Hoodcat.
Hoodcat in second place.
Hey.
Or did he pit already?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I think he's in second.
Well, good for you, Hoodcat. Come out of nowhere. Jeez.
Either way, though, 3 to go this time by for Captain Jack, but yet I think he's letting those are a lap down go by.
I don't know if that's Hoodcat and Killer taking the lead or not. Fire's in the pits.
I don't know that either.
I
think Jack's in the lead, but I'm not sure. Oh my goodness.
2 laps to go. We're definitely going to need to have someone. Don't go to the Discord, but someone might help us.
I'm watching Fire stream.
He
leaves the pit.
Who spun?
32.
The 32 was the leader when he spun.
Oh no! Was that
no? That could be Hood Cat, but
I don't think
It
there
is
are
a
manual
cat.
cautions in this race.
Jackson. Oh, Jack spun out.
Oh, so I mean,
These
looks
guys are all blowing tires. So who's in the lead now?
The
looks
race.
like it might be Killer.
Race
The race
is
might be
over.
over.
No, it's a caution. We're under
What?
Green, white,
caution.
checkered. Green, white, checkered.
We're under caution. All the spins must have triggered a caution.
And Kluka would have been. Kluka's the leader.
Either Kluka's the leader or Killer's the leader.
Kluka is the leader because he just said 1 corner away from me.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my.
God.
Oh.
The 17 was about to win, except the caution come out, so we are under a green-white checkered.
If there's ever appropriate time, how the turntables.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Killer was in the lead, I think. Or no, it wasn't. Oh wait,
Well, now
Dirty
it's
Boy Jack's in the
Jackson.
lead?
And is that Worm?
That is
Worm?
Here we go, guys. We gotta clear comms
Worm?
because green, white, checkered, green underway, guys. Come on. Well, look at Kluka. Kluka's already trying to make a huge move.
Oh my goodness.
Kluka's starting to miss him right now.
They're like 3 wide.
Oh my gosh, Kluka's definitely
Look at
dive
Jack.
bombing people.
Captain,
my.
that's blocking him all the way down. This Cap's. Oh man, he throws
Captain
it deep.
Dead
He moves Jackson. Captain Jack.
Oh, Jackson fell so
God.
far. Oh,
Sick'em spinning.
Oh, Sick'em's
flag.
Sick'em's
White
around.
flag. Guys,
They're
please.
spinning. They're
Calm
spinning.
down.
They're spinning. They're spinning.
White flag though.
It's another
Caution is
caution.
out.
It's another caution.
They didn't
right
make
before the
it.
line.
Oh my God.
Moose and Sick'em.
Oh my gosh. What is going on here?
Punt.
Did
Captain almost had it. Captain almost had it.
There's only
A
one
lot of
word.
people are
There's
mad
only
at
one
Cap.
word to describe this. Punt. This has become a game of punt. The question
This is
is.
pandemonium.
The question is, who is the best punter and who can survive the punt?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so real quick,
Who's
before
Justin Tucker?
hang on, so before we do move on to anything, first of all, Kluka with the huge moves, and now Captain Dead Dad takes the lead as we go for a second green-white checker attempt. As we do get Dead Dad's Kluka in second. Great flag back underway here at Gateway. We just mentioned this first, so just remember that.
Yes. Yes.
My voice is about to give up, but I'm not giving up.
Oh,
Because
Cap-
this is about to...
Captain Dead Dad with a big lunge.
Kluka gets a launch off the corner. He's gonna block
Captain
him all the way
Dead Dad.
down there.
But look at the... Hold on, but look at third place, though. Look at Jack. As they come through the corner.
Oh.
Oh, they both
And
send
Jack's
it.
gonna
Here
make a
comes
move.
Jack. Oh, never
Oh, the
mind.
13! The 13!
Go.
The 13!
Go.
Oh my!
So, hang on. So yeah, now that they cross the start-finish line,
There's the white
which is the flag, ends the race. So it doesn't matter what flag, it doesn't matter if it's a yellow, doesn't matter. Ends the race.
Why-
But
The race is over.
Wait.
There's a caution
What?
that wave right after they cross the line.
Oh my
Cap just
goodness.
won.
Captain
just
Dead
won.
Dad.
Yes, the Gibbs guy wins.
Captain Dead Dad wins.
Well, that's very
Captain
anticlimactic.
Dead Dad gets the win.
What the heck?
Well, it's short track racing.
Well, you're not wrong.
Wow.
Alright, so who is that for our top 3?
Cap, who else?
Looks like it was Cap, Dirty Boy Jax, and Kluka. Wait.
Oh.
I
What?
can. Hold on, no, I'll go back.
Or it was Captain, Cap, and looks as though it was Cap and Dirty Boy. I think that was our top 3.
Hang on, I'm asking him. Oh my gosh, that was so intense.
Oof.
Wow. All I can say is, wow.
What a turn of events. What a...
Everyone's
I gotta
mad.
wonder who caused that caution after they passed the line, because that person has got to be.
Someone get Cap in here real quick.
So
Somebody
I
get
did.
Cap.
So Captain Jack, both caps, and Jason Cole was our third place finisher.
Jason Cole got third.
Yeah, that's what we got to get in here. Wow. I mean, what a finish. What a race. I- I- guys, are we like words? English?
No. I don't think words can describe what just happened. Captain Dead died, so if you don't,
You
one of y'all
need
can
to invite Captain Jason Cole and both
I do not.
captains. Both captains.
I don't think I have the other two captains, but Jason
Wouldn't-
Cole, I do
Hang on,
not.
I got Jack. I got Jack and Jason Cole.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, and people are already trying to get the race to restart. There's one person.
Please don't
no,
mention anything in the main chat.
So-
Please don't mention.
They are not happy. That's all I can say.
While we're in disbelief and shock about this race that happened in Gateway, I just want to let you all know that next week we're going road course racing.
No stages either.
No stages
either.
road course racing at Sonoma Wednesday, same place, same time.
Oh, how fun!
So before we do anything, I mean, we got one of our drivers in here, and that is Mr. Captain Jack. Cap, you got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
So I know you're frustrated. I know you have to be after that race, but you went from starting up in the pole, being in the back, and then being back up to the top. How do you feel right now?
Huh. More of frustrated because that race was more than mine. But Jason Cole decided to go in the grass and onto the rumble strip to move me up into Kluka. If not, if it wasn't for that, I would have got to dead. But it is what it is. I got lucky when that caution came out because I ended up blowing the tire. And I lucked out. But it's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, we just mentioned that you guys will be going to Sonoma. Do you think any of the racing, all the frustration will carry into Sonoma next week?
Yeah, especially in the mid-pack. But I think we'll be able to spread out a lot easier just with the skill gap, which it was good to go on long green flag runs, like through first and second stage for the most part. But it was that third stage, it was a 50-50 whether or not it was going to stay green or not.
Well, very well said. So, real quick, Birch, do you have any questions for Captain Jack?
Yeah, I had just one. Going through pretty much most of the first two stages, and some of the last part of the race, you and Dirty Boy Jackson were fighting each other tooth and nail for that first place spot. How are you feeling about that?
No, I felt great. I felt like I was slightly faster than Dirty Boy for the like more consistent wise. But we're pretty close in pace anyways, so it's a little more difficult to pass them without absolutely punting them or whatever.
Speed, do you have any questions for Mr. Jack?
No questions for Jack. Congrats on the top 3. Hopefully next time you can get that win you feel you deserve. While Jack was doing his interview, our winner joined the booth.
Yeah. Real quick though, I understand Jack's frustrated. If he wants to leave, you're welcome to. But hey, one thing for sure, Jack, great job tonight, and we'll hopefully see you
Thanks.
next
I
week.
got one thing to say for
Hey,
Dead
great job.
Dad. You're welcome for putting you on the front row for that last restart.
You were lagging your ass off.
Oh,
But at this point, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
I really didn't care either. I wasn't losing points.
Guys.
I don't
We're
blame you.
we're,
We're
li-
not.
we're on
We're
the air
not.
here. We're
We're
on the
not
air here.
fighting. We're
Thank
just
you.
talking.
Alright, you're all good.
It
Alright,
you don't
Jake.
need to apologize about the language, but
took, 4 seasons, Jack, but it finally happened.
all right. Well, very well said. So let's go ahead and get to our race winner tonight. I don't think Jason Cole is going to be joining us. In that situation, I don't blame him. But Captain Dead Dad, finally, after so long, you finally get a chance to be up into the booth tonight in Victory Lane. How do you feel right now?
Like I said, it took 4 seasons, and that's really about it. I mean, every single Gateway race, I've constantly finished upside in the top 3, aside from the first one. We all know what happened there, though, unfortunately. But, I mean, it's just late cautions. I would have had it on the first caution, even cleanly, too. That's the even better part. I would have had the first caution cleanly, but fucking came out right at the line. Also, I'm sorry I'm swearing. It's part of my, vocab.
It's okay. We definitely understand that, and of course, we definitely do apologize for the language.
I don't think it matters that much.
Either way, though, you went from mid-pack all the way up to first place. I mean, take us through those last 2 green-white checkers.
I think it was somewhere around 16th to 1st from the start to the end. Quite frankly, I don't know how I got up front. Sometimes I did send people on accident. Sometimes I was me being sent. I've come to realize that starting on the outside on the restarts is honestly the better thing to do because you do get the run coming out of 2. And it's overall just better so long as you can get the start on the outside, get the run out of 2, and be able to get on the inside for turn 3. But I have no clue how I got from where I was to the lead at all. I have forgotten. All I know is that I won.
All right, very well said. First, do you have any questions for Mr. Cap?
Yeah, I do have one. So, I mean, after you hit the line and then you saw the caution go out at the very end, pretty much secure that win for you. What were you feeling right there?
All I know is I was looking behind me, and I had a good solid 3-car gap, and I saw something happening way in the backfield, and I'm like, maybe. I wouldn't want my first win to be, a caution-shortened race, but unfortunately, that's what it was, and that's going to just forever be an asterisk on my win, is that it came from a caution-shortened win. So, I'm fine with the win, but I would absolutely love to redo that restart and have there not be a caution so I can actually get the win.
Very well said. Speed, do you have any questions for Dead Dad?
No questions for Cap, but congrats on the win. I know you and Mason have had a little bit of a rocky relationship lately, but you got a win for the team, and Mason will be happy about that. So, congrats on that, and go celebrate.
I know. Yeah, I know it's probably spreading a little too much. Everyone in JDR was pissed at masopes the entire race.
Caution, rain, lightning, tsunami, don't matter. Win is a win. Counts the points the same regardless. You won in Truck Series race at Gateway.
Yeah.
So congrats.
Yeah, very well said. And of course, I know we still have Captain Jack in here. Do you get to have anything to say after tonight?
Nah, but Dead Dad, how much do you pay for Jason Cole to slow everyone up so to let you drive away there?
I have no fucking clue. Like I said, after that last caution, all I was focused on was driving. I have no clue what got me up there, how I was up there. The only thing I knew is I joined the race and I finished the race in first. That is all I remember right now.
One thing about it, though, I mean, you are pretty good at Gateway because you have finished in top 5 numerous of times. So the fact that you finally got to win definitely is like 4 seasons worth all the way everything you went through. So congratulations, Dead Dad.
Yeah, and the 2 people I'd like to thank is Nick and R. Bales. Thank you very much.
Very well said.
I'm never gonna forget about that, but I'm glad I finally fucking won.
Okay,
I can
well,
finally get over it, at least.
we apologize for the 100 curse words in 15 seconds.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Either way, though.
Alright.
Congrats, Dead Dad on the win. And if you like that kind of racing, you're gonna like Charlotte. So,
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
Charlotte.
think this is definitely my cue. So first of all, real quick, congratulations, Dead Dad. We'll see you guys next week at Sonoma. But boys, wow, talk about a crazy night. My first night back in the booth in a couple of weeks, as far as the truck booth. But what did y'all expect? What did y'all think about this race night? First, I'm gonna start off with you.
Well, we were once told that there was going to be a little bit of contact. There was a bit more than a little, and no matter how chaotic this race was, it still was probably one of the most fun I've had to watch in a while.
Yeah. Of course, Speed. Your thoughts on what we saw tonight?
what we saw was an 80-plus lap game of punt. Captain Dead Dad was the last guy to not be. He was the first guy not to be punted. He wasn't quite in punting distance, unfortunately.
Actually, I do remember one thing. I did
Yeah.
get punted on the second to last restart. That's how I got up into.
Yeah, that was me
Yeah.
trying to go middle of 3.
Romeo was upset so much. I was like, I got hit. I don't know what you want me to say.
Guys, can we end this?
But anyway, yeah, you can go on.
Thank
But either way, though, a overall thank you to both Furch and Speed on the crazy wild truck race. That'll do it for our coverage here tonight at Gateway. Once again, like I mentioned before, next week for the trucks, it'll be Sonoma, no stages. Gonna be a fun one. Gonna be an incredible one. So